This episode of Vic's Basement is brought to you by EB Games. Support us by buying your video games at EB Games. Welcome to my basement, everybody! This is weird. There's stuff in every direction here. We can see stuff over there. There's stuff, like the animated graphics and everything.
Well, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see
anything. We can see us
anything.
in the little monitor there. We've added some new monitors and stuff in there. That's better. Thanks, Blake. Thank you. This is bizarre. How you guys doing?
Great. I just had some chocolate. I'm feeling good.
Hello, Vic.
Hello.
Okay, let's make a rule that you can't do that anymore because you get my.
It's okay, actually. It doesn't sound too bad. Doesn't sound too bad. We always worry because Aaron is watching the levels in the other room. Aaron Moody, he's been our co-supervising producer forever, and he watches. We actually produce this like, I know it doesn't look like a TV show, but we actually almost produce it like a TV show. So there's actually quite a bit of effort to do all of this.
Definitely.
We need more people to make this than we do the TV show.
Sometimes it feels like that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, to pipe it out there. Except when we come back to my place and we do it on the PS4. And I notice you guys never want to do that.
Oh, now you'll play?
Oh, wait, right.
I know, we're in Vic's Basement right now, guys. Also, Blake is here.
You're just going to eat while we do Vic's Basement? You couldn't have eaten that earlier before?
Thing. It gives me a little jolt.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
The jolt's for just before we go.
I know. I had my chocolate before. He's eating it now.
No, go ahead.
You are impossible.
Okay.
Please keep eating. Into the microphone, please.
Blake is taking part in the chat right now. If you are there and chatting with him, hello to you. If you have questions, please send them in.
Hey, an extra special shout out to everybody that has been watching the 2 episodes of EP and chatting along. And chatting all week long and stuff. It's been really cool to pop in as often as we could.
Yes.
And,
well, you and I were away for a couple of days this week, so we couldn't take part every day, but we tried.
Yeah. It was
and then we had a screening one day. I think it was 3 days, actually.
Did we have a screening?
Yeah,
oh, we did. We saw Cinderella, right?
Yeah.
Which some of you just watched a review of. It airs in today's show.
Yeah.
It came out last week, though, so it's fun. It's a fun movie. It's a surprisingly decent movie.
I mean, there were some offensive things for sure, but it was enchanting.
Yes.
And I was singing like Cinderella was singing after the movie. I love feeling like I'm on a cloud after a movie, especially a movie like that. But I can't even think about that movie right now because I just saw a horrible movie. That wasn't horrible because it was a horrible movie. It was just a horror movie, so I can't escape it right now. That's all I can think about.
And that's not out for a bit, right? Or is it out already?
It's out already.
Oh, okay.
It Follows is out.
So
I don't know.
Well, these guys reviewed It Follows, and that'll be on the show pretty soon.
Guys, I love Kate Blanchett.
But I didn't.
Yeah, she's great.
She was great in Cinderella.
She's hot.
Yeah, but you wanted to punch her because she was so good in the role.
She was so evil.
She was so nasty.
Also, where's Frank Underwood?
Where's Frank Underwood?
Kevin that's a different one. I'm thinking Robin Wright. I always mix those two up. They look almost identical.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I see.
If they were
peas in a pod. Have you finished the
Can you guys hear me?
I don't think you started.
Yes, they can hear you.
No, I haven't watched any under the.
You know what? I was gonna wait, but this is. Let's do this now.
I'm offending you already?
You're really getting to me already. So let's just do this now while I still have some love for you, and then
it runs out fast.
It does. It runs out real quick. Jones's birthday is tomorrow.
The mic does feel like it's over a little too far away from Jones.
I'm 21.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell us how old you really are, Scott.
He's not going to. You don't need to say it.
Why does it matter?
It doesn't.
It doesn't matter. You know what?
28 is an excellent age.
Thank you.
It's an excellent. It's an important year.
I have my license now.
You got your license.
So there are some things that I want, because I know how much you hate opening gifts in front of people. I want to make you open gifts in front of people.
Hold on, we should get the whole everybody to sing happy birthday.
And
no,
don't. No, because that would really.
Happy birthday to. No, actually, I don't think we can do that because there'll be some.
Copyright. Yeah. Well, first I want to say that I went to Pasadena.
Yeah.
For 2 days.
Yeah.
This week.
Pasadena!
Where you at?
It's one hot town.
It was lovely.
Kate Blanchett lives there.
Oh yeah.
And so I was there to discuss the science behind Interstellar. And
like you do.
Like I do every day.
Yeah.
So I went to JPL, NASA.
Like you do.
Like I do.
Right.
Totally understanding everything, by the way.
This
All the science talk, got it right here.
This was your 4th trip there this year, right?
Nothing.
Yeah.
They know me. Actually,
you're on the board.
What was so funny is that because I'm Canadian, they had extras people with me, and they had to carry all my credentials because I'm a foreigner.
Oh, no way.
And then there was another Canadian there as well. We were the only 2 Canadians, and we had to be separated. We couldn't be in the same group.
For you?
They had a translator for us. Someone
Does Canada have
Canadian.
a space program?
Yeah, it does.
Canada does.
We have astronauts, man. Commander
my ass.
Hadfield, right?
So
Hadfield, right? Yeah.
You have what's the Canadian version of Neil Armstrong?
I think that's me.
The U.S. is still better.
Okay, so I wanted to bring back some treats for Jones.
Yay!
From my trip to Massachusetts, but I also wanted to give you a little gift.
Everybody's just still singing Happy Birthday out there.
This is for you, Scott.
Thank you.
Very nice.
You can, there's a card there as well.
Should I kiss you?
No.
Should I kiss
yeah.
back?
Oh my God.
I would have done it.
I know.
That's how you keep this job.
I know. I would.
That's not how you keep this job.
Preparing.
That's not.
Oh, I have a card.
Yeah.
Right.
So you can open that.
HBD.
Don't catch that.
There's a
I
story.
think I've had HBD.
Okay, so the story
no cream.
behind the card is when I was in London, I went to a card shop, and then I was paying for the cards that I was actually buying for people, but the lady at the counter threw this card in and charged me for it. So that's a mistake card. That's yours now.
That's stealing.
No, I paid for it. I paid for it. She charged me for it. She threw it in the bag, but I couldn't protest because I was already in Canada by the time I saw it.
Why did she do that? Because it's a.
So it says good luck.
Look at this. It's got stars in it.
I would never choose this card.
It's a St. Patty's Day card.
I kind of like it.
Oh,
though.
do you?
Yeah.
Okay, so it says good luck.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some intimate things.
No, there isn't. Read it.
You old crotch.
Okay.
Really?
It says good luck. Making it on your own because there's no money in here. He always has a thing about wanting money in envelopes.
No, I don't want.
Yeah, you do. He always wants money in
When
envelopes.
you open a card, you cannot help but think that there might be money in it, so I open it slowly.
That explains so much.
In case the money falls out the bottom.
That usually stops after you turn 19.
But you gave me a card at Christmas,
that he
and I
extracted money
opened it
in.
slowly, and there was nothing in it.
There was no.
Not even a Pizzone coupon. Making it on your own.
No, I think I had one of these in there,
Because
didn't
there's
I?
no money in
I had
there.
a finger in there.
This is a nice card, though. That's very nice.
Do you actually like it?
I'm staying on the card too long.
Wow, okay.
Do you always get St. Patty's Day connections with your birthday? It's so
No,
close
it's usually right around the March Madness, the NCAA tournament. So it's always like, can we not broadcast all this basketball? Talk about me for a couple days.
Right.
And so
A couple days.
Yeah.
I gotta sort of bow down to the NCAA tournament.
Okay. So
Okay.
March
Anyway,
Madness usually wins.
there's a little plume of paper on top.
But there's something in the
Oh,
paper.
there is. Okay.
What is it?
It's some sort of Hello Kitty thing.
Okay.
Somehow I got Series 2. Apparently, Marissa owns Series 1.
So this is Toy Break.
This is Toy Break, everybody.
This is awesome. This is like vengeance in so many different ways. We actually have a toy break, and Jones has to open it and pretend to like it because it's his birthday
I can't
present.
open it. Can you figure
Of
it out?
course I can.
Oh man, there's a lot in here, so we
keep
gotta keep
going.
going.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got some Chanel.
Okay, no, you didn't. All these things are amenities that I took from the hotel.
I know you stole
Oh
these
man,
things.
this is
I didn't
awesome.
steal them. They're free.
Is it Lego?
Oh, that's
No, it's
fun.
Mega Bloks.
Oh, Mega Blocks. Almost Lego.
That's fun.
This is from the Chuan Spa, Chuan.
Yeah,
And
at
this
the Langham
is,
Hotel.
It says the dental kit.
Yep.
It's hard to open and it's in plastic. Looks like a prophylactic.
I didn't think you were gonna open all this stuff.
That's
But look, they had a toothbrush and
Tiny bit
toothpaste
of toothbrush.
in the hotel room. I not only
Whoa.
took one for Jones, I took one for myself as well,
For
and an
sure.
extra.
That was the space hotel that you stayed in?
I stayed in the space hotel.
At-
Yeah.
at
At
NASA?
Wait,
NASA.
this is from.
It's from Pasadena.
Okay.
There, I just made this for you.
I
This-
thought that was from London.
That's my birthday present.
No, the card is from London.
Putting your Mega Block together, that was my birthday present to you.
I like it. I like this. Why does he have
Come
a
on,
hat?
keep going.
I know I'm going, but he's
Jeez,
got a hat
Louise, you're
on.
taking forever. I didn't know it was gonna take
He's
so
a
long.
gardener.
This is also from the Chuan
she.
Spy.
I didn't think you were gonna open all this stuff. Okay.
Well, I don't know what it is. This
It
what's
says
the
shaving kit.
shaving
God,
kit.
aren't these great amenities?
That's really nice.
I know.
They should have the NASA logo on them, though. How
No,
silly.
but it wasn't actually at NASA.
They're so
Hotel.
close to them.
And they are close, yeah.
It's got shave cream.
Nice, nice.
I
Did you
don't-
want to shave now?
I did shave yesterday.
Okay.
Okay, you don't need
This
to
is
open
A chocolate
sort of-
bar?
This is a
No,
condom.
it's not a condom, it's a comb.
It's a
Condom.
It's
It's a
about,
comb for
that's
your
about
hair.
the right length.
All right, can you keep going?
I don't think that's how they sell condoms. I guess.
It's already rolled out. This is a deluxe condom.
It's a deluxe condom.
This one,
it's wrapped. I wonder what this one is.
Wow.
This one's not. This one's very special. It is not from the hotel in Pasadena.
This is some kind of Kleenex or handkerchief. Or
nope.
Oh.
Something very
Is
special
it a bike?
that Scott would
It's
really
a bike.
like.
It's a bike.
Oh,
Nail clippers.
Wow.
What are they?
Elite Dangerous Key Rings.
Oh, you are.
I don't know. What is that? I love them.
Hey, these are from David Braven.
That's
this
awesome.
is a
David
keychain for
Did you-
Elite Dangerous and a pin.
For Elite Dangerous.
Yeah.
All right.
I think Vic wants
Vic,
them.
can you put the
Nick,
shoe
I
mitt
do
on?
kind of want them on. What is this?
Shoe mitt.
The shoe mitt.
It's a shoe mitt.
Yeah, to polish your shoes.
Okay.
Come on.
I know. I'm trying to get through all this
Jeez
stuff.
Louise.
This is a shorter condom for men. So this would be
There's the shoe
this
mitt.
length, and this would be. Mine would be more like a can of Pepsi.
Oh.
You
Oh
got?
my God.
Did you put it on?
I did. It was awesome.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
Okay,
So
come on. That's
cool.
you don't need to open that. That's just soap.
What does it say? Oh, I like
It's just
soap.
fancy man soap. I thought you'd like that. Yeah.
Oh, I do.
Come on, keep going.
All right, I'm almost done. I got a pencil.
Look, an interstellar pencil.
What? Really?
An interstellar
wants it.
That's
pencil.
cool.
Jizz blast.
No,
These
it's
are from the day that you got room service.
Yeah.
I know. And then
I swiped those right off the tray.
you got room service, and this is something we always do when we stay in hotels. We can't afford it, but we always do room service.
No, you know what though? The hotel was not around anything else. There was no way for me to get breakfast
okay.
anywhere else, so
Right.
I had to eat. Girls gotta eat.
Yeah.
I've always wanted a shoe mitt.
Okay,
Very
are you,
nice.
So much.
are you done? Okay.
Very nice.
Oh God! Listen, it's not over.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay, guys. Sorry.
Is this more toy
I'm
break?
trying to
Yeah,
go
this is more.
fast.
This is my present for real though. This is my
Alright.
Oh,
present
really?
for real. Yeah. Okay, but no, open it up.
Whoa.
Open it.
Wow.
Okay, so I baked.
Did you bake Reese's Pieces?
I baked, and I set some aside for
Oh
you without refined
my
sugar.
Lord.
So there's no Reese's
What?
Pieces
Oh,
in
but it's
there.
his
Second.
birthday.
That's right. Give
So
me
he
those.
can have them
Whoa.
too. No,
Nick,
those don't have the Reese's
Whoa.
Pieces in
But no.
them.
That's awesome.
These have Reese's Pieces in them.
And
so
did you
can
want
have-
to tell the viewers that are watching that
Yeah.
It's my
a
birthday.
UPS man will be knocking at their door with cookies for all of you
And now everybody gets
while
a
we're
new
watching.
car.
Oh,
Blake,
this is
you want
awesome.
one of
So I was very careful to not put them in. I hope that you don't get one by surprise.
Oh yeah.
So
So those are
they're
peanut butter.
oatmeal
Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces cookies.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Without refined sugar, but the Reese's Pieces clearly have refined sugar. So I also got this cool stuff. So I really felt like I was on a school field trip when I went to
That's incredible.
Nassau.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So they gave us these little booklets with the solar system inside and all of this great stuff about science that I went, it just
grade
went
ones?
right over my head. Yep. For grade one.
Great ones that they prepared for the
I was
journalists.
thinking they
Guys,
don't teach this to the Canadian
I
school
got,
children.
I got the Jet Propulsion Laboratory annual report for
Wow.
2014. So,
That's awesome.
I mean, there's stuff in here about space.
That's incredible.
Yep. So that
Is
happened.
that for Jones too?
Nope.
No, that's yours.
This
That's
is for
That's
me.
just showing.
Well,
Is
there are
that your toy
stickers.
break?
This is
Listen.
my toy break. I got JPL stickers.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Can I ask a personal question?
Yes.
To who?
Have you ever successfully made love to?
So a Reese's Pieces cookie?
No,
Or
listen.
what?
Did you have a fantasy about going to space
Yeah.
and making love?
And making love.
Just to get to space, I think would be cool. Now I have
Oh,
dreams
okay.
of my daughter getting to space one day,
JPL Bay.
and I hope it's not fleeing into space
Oh yeah.
because
We might have to.
Yeah.
yeah, the Earth
The
is
actual-
You know, I had
Story
a
of
space
Henderson.
fantasy for a while.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, how could you not be, just overwhelmed with the fiction of being able to go to other planets and, fly in spaceships?
Well, Interstellar is a pretty good indication of, like how much it's a part of our diet these days. It's
Yeah.
in the news like crazy, and
I feel like I should watch that movie, but I really don't want to.
Well, there's
you'll like it.
there's also
I
the
think.
story of Ender's
You
Game.
won't like it.
I like Batman. Is it like Batman
It's-
at all?
but without the Batman
Right.
or the Joker
Right.
or,
Uh,
or anything.
Does
to
Matthew
do
McConaughey
with
go, all
superheroes.
right, all right, all right, all right?
No, he doesn't. But
No.
he is very Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, no, he's
I'm going to take this for my cats.
Oh, you didn't notice the tissue paper? It was for a baby boy.
Where did you get this?
I got it
Did you buy
in
these?
Pasadena.
They're in
Yeah,
the
well,
cookie.
they're in the cookies.
Oh,
So
all
I-
of them.
Yeah.
great. That's really kind.
So
That's so nice.
yeah, I know I'm a nice person.
All right.
So that was fun.
Okay,
so that was your week. I don't think I'm allowed
week.
to talk about my week.
Oh, you're not?
Top secret.
Until Monday. I think I'm under embargo until Monday, so I can't talk about it. But we can talk about what happened while we were away, and that was the Tuesday news that hit the wire. And this was Awada-san and the president of DeNA walking out and saying that they're in business together. They're joint owners in each other's companies, and Nintendo now is in the mobile games business after years of protestation and years of saying that they were not going to go in this direction. Now they are absolutely going in this direction, much to the joy of shareholders. Their stock jumped 25% on that news, by the way.
Wow.
People flipped out.
Okay,
So
well,
it's a big, big deal.
I mean, you and I have shared our thoughts on it in today's episode. So I'd like to hear from Jones, even though I feel like I know what he's going to say. But
he's going to get a. What are we going to get from Scott
how many
Jones?
cookies did you just have?
A couple.
Yeah.
You just ate half of that.
I like Kate Blanchett.
Yeah. Hey, you're looking forward to the Kate Blanchett games that Nintendo's going to make. Now, what do you think? Is this, it's business.
I understand.
You don't like business talk too much.
I don't give a shit about business. But listen, I like the fact that the stock jumped. I hope Nintendo has more success than they've had in recent years.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
The 3DS is strong. The Wii U that's really a distant third, I think.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, everyone's going to buy it. We're going to buy it for sure when Mario games come out on our phones. They are going to have touchscreen controls, and I think that's a problem.
Yeah.
I don't think you can really appreciate and get the full experience of any of Nintendo's greatest games.
Yeah.
With those kinds of control schemes.
You know, all that Nintendo has to do to beat that, and there's no rush for them to do this, but all they have to do is release an awesome Bluetooth controller.
I don't want that though.
But that is the
some
way to get like a pure Nintendo experience. But here's my thought on this, right? Like for so much of their video game career and so much of the traditional video game career, it's all been tied to us having television sets, and then they trained us with the Game Boy and the DS line to think about possibly carrying around a little portable pseudo TV-like device with us. Well, the mobile business eclipses anything that we saw with television sets.
Yeah.
Every individual has screens on them now.
Sure.
So suddenly they have put themselves in a position with their very valuable intellectual property to reach way more people than they ever have before. This could be the defining moment of where Nintendo goes, and it's frightening for us that have grown up with a specific idea of what a Nintendo experience means. But in terms of what they're going to do now with being able to reach people, it's going to be bigger than ever.
Right.
Listen, and I can tell that you've put some thought into this, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And I think you're right to some extent. But I think, we were playing Super Mario Brothers in the 80s.
Yeah.
And we're evolving and changing our tastes as gamers. I mean, certainly all I know is what I know.
Yeah.
And the experiences that I've had. But what I like to do, what I enjoy doing, isn't the same taste that I had way back then. And so you can go back and have your moment, and you're like, okay, here's Mario. It still exists. I can play it on my iPhone now. That's incredible. And then I'm going to move on. I'm going to go back to Tower Defense or the other ways that I game now that maybe I didn't game in the mid-'80s. And these are the ways I game on my phone here in 2015.
Yeah, and I think that's part of the problem is that so much about what we think about Nintendo is tied to nostalgia.
Yeah.
And they've built their whole business on recapturing our love of these classic things and revisiting them over and over again. But I think that also has been tied to the model that they've had with the $50 TV attached games, and now suddenly that's all flipped. Now suddenly they might have and Amiibo does that as well. Amiibo, if you really think about it, is kind of like Nintendo's other game system. There's no reason why they couldn't, partner with content creators and they develop specific Amiibo things through that channel as well, and they pay Nintendo for that, and they've got all of these different directions going right now, which is exciting.
If you're leaving the house and you've got your Amiibo and you've got your separate Bluetooth controller and you've got your phone, it's like, then you just may as well put that stupid VR headset on.
I know.
And you're going to carry that much shit around. Like, just stay home.
But when you think of kids and you think of what they're doing now, they have their little iPads, they have their touch screens in front of them, and they do take their toys with them.
Yeah.
They do whenever they go anywhere. So
some older men take their toys with them
yeah,
too.
for sure. So
Some
Very few though.
young men.
some young men that have Indiana Jones satchels.
Yeah.
They carry with them. So I think this is a good thing for Nintendo. I totally get it. This is going to be the moneymaker.
Well, yeah, and I think that new source of revenue will lead them to develop new types of games. Because the one thing that's different with Nintendo as opposed to Microsoft and Sony, although Sony less so, I mean, most of their divisions are being stripped out, so they're really focusing on PlayStation as their core business. PlayStation and the movie studio. But Nintendo's a game company, and right now they're just finally saying, okay, well, let's go make toys now. Let's talk about a Zelda TV show. We give up. But I don't really look at them as saying they gave up with this mobile thing. I feel like they just did their due diligence and decided to go on it on their own terms.
Well, yeah, but so many of their games have been copied.
And that
so many people are ripping them off in the App Store.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's time for them to come in and, I don't know, beat their chest.
But listen, even if you go back and you look at history again and you stop thinking about Kate Blanchett for a second.
Yeah, hard to do.
Very hard to do, and or confusing her with Robin Wright.
Yeah. Or Rob Riggle.
Or Rob Riggle.
Yeah.
You know, even think about the Nintendo.
The Nintendos. Nintendo was a not very popular line.
Nintendo is a company that went out of business when I stopped drinking. But listen,
they tried to get those.
You think about the controller and the way it's developed and changed, and it was just first it just had 2 buttons on it, and then it had more buttons and shoulder buttons, and now you get a controller.
How many buttons?
There's like 17 or 18 buttons.
17. Can we
Are there 17?
Studio audience, can we get a confirmation? Yeah, but 19 buttons.
But I think the reason you look at the stuff and why everyone's buying all the stuff in the App Store and why they enjoy being on their phones the way you two do, you're too obsessive.
Listen,
that's not true.
But I like how simple it is and how elegant it is, and we can't add more to it. There's no more way. People don't want more ways to control and interact.
It might not even be about that though. Like this is just the beginning of all. Like in VR and holodeck stuff or the HoloLens, all that. There's this new
HoloLens.
That's the Microsoft thing where you put the HoloLens on your eyes and you
I
can
really got to start
stuff.
getting the paper.
It's cool. And actually, Leap Technology just released. You guys probably haven't seen this yet, but you may have. Leap Technology partnered with Weta. They built an augmented reality video game that uses those ray guns that we keep seeing at Comic-Cons and stuff like that. You know, they sell these really fancy, ornate things where they actually, with the Leap technology, it's all about having haptic feedback in VR type situations.
Haptic?
Yeah, so you feel like the buzz of the things that you're picking up. And so you can actually pick up a virtual...
Get out that science document again.
you can pick up a virtual... crazy Weta designed, sort of classic ray gun and get into battles with this thing, all sort of in your mind's eye, in the environments that you're in.
You make Cheryl Teagues appear
I think
in your
that's
bedroom.
Coming. I think
well,
that's coming.
that'll be a thing for sure.
How about
is the VR that I want.
Cheryl Teagues, Kate Blanchett.
How about then if they're like, we shouldn't kiss.
Okay, everybody.
With Rob Riggle.
Let's just.
And then Rob Riggle comes
What
in.
is Rob Riggle?
He's like, I got pizza.
I got pizza.
Who needs
Nobody
pizza?
No, because
Who needs haptic?
in the chat, Fubar brought up Rob Riggle. And I just
okay.
It's a great name.
Is Poop still in the chat, Blake? Oh, he's there.
We love you, Fubar.
We love you. Hey, buddy.
I thought today was his washing day.
What's happening in the chat, Blake? Should we say hello?
First of all, Jose wishes...
Blake, welcome to the show.
Yeah, I'm happy to have you. Jose wishes you a happy 65th birthday.
Thank you. Thanks, man. I love Jose.
So in the chat, I had a couple questions about birthday gifts.
Oh, birthday gifts.
Yep. It's not a condom.
They weren't condoms, though.
Okay.
So there were 2 good questions. Somebody wanted to know what's the best birthday gift you've ever received.
Oh.
And
it was a bee gibber.
What was the worst gift?
Short story.
We're trying not to swear today, so be gibber it is.
Yeah, Vic told us no swearing today.
Okay.
We're trying something new here.
Yeah.
And then the worst gift you ever received that you had to pretend to like.
Oh, that's
so
really
hard.
tough.
That's so hard.
That's really tough.
I mean, honestly, I don't really get too excited from this is the most. It's a lot of birthday gifts. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate the thought and everything. But I don't really remember the gifts I got last year, or 2 years ago, or 5 years ago. I don't know. Maybe when I was a kid, I remember. But
then this is the best birthday gift.
Yeah, whatever the most recent one.
I gave him a guitar once.
Oh.
I just was telling somebody that story the other day. That's right. Vic gave me a guitar once. That was the last gift he ever gave me.
That's it. Well, that counts as like 15 gifts.
It's a pretty good gift. No, I've given you other gifts.
I expected a guitar every year.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to top that though.
And
I thought you would enjoy it.
All the gifts that I get or used to get, now you give to Ruby.
Ruby gets a lot of gifts.
Used to change my diaper.
A lot of gifts.
Used to hold my hand and take me to the park.
Yeah.
Oh, he's feeling left out.
I know. He misses the
Jack.
time we used to have together. Now he has to share it with my daughter. I know it's
that. I'm sure that happens a lot though with people when they first have kids and their friends
I'm very bitter.
Oh,
he curses her out. I think my wife has gotten me some cool gifts over the years. I think this was a birthday gift, but we've been waiting for months for it. She got me a cool gaming chair. So I've got an awesome new chair that's coming into the basement. It's still coming in. So.
Where are they building it on the moon?
Yeah, they're building it on the moon.
They took an imprint of his butt and just made sure that it was.
And it's all curved and huggy. It's like beautiful.
Curved and huggy.
She asked me over Christmas what. I shouldn't tell you this. But she wanted to get you a gift.
Let's tell everyone though.
Okay.
And I think again, I was sick last year, but I think I said gaming chair.
Okay.
Oh, so it's really
might have been Christmas. Yeah, and that's the thing with me too, is that I'm so.
I think I get credit for this.
I'm so spoiled with stuff every day.
Whatever you want, you just go and get.
Where it comes in, because we got to review it.
You wouldn't believe the money this guy. Remember that day we got Retrons?
Oh yeah.
Vic went out and got them.
That was a gift.
Yeah, that was nice. That was really nice.
So nice.
No, yeah, Vic's always giving. He's always giving, just not on birthdays for Scott.
And advice.
And there's no money in the card for Scott when he opens it.
Gives us advice.
And advice for sure.
Unwanted
How to live our lives.
What about you? You're younger than us. Do you have memories of birthday gifts?
You're closer to your childhood than we are.
I think. Well, my parents took me to New York for.
Jesus.
That's good.
One of my birthdays.
Frank must really earn the dollars.
And then.
That's amazing.
Well, actually, getting the GameCube, my boyfriend got me a GameCube for my birthday, and that was a really sweet gift.
That's pretty good.
And Super Mario Sunshine, so I
Games
played a lot of that.
Awesome gifts.
Yeah.
When my sister and her family have been pretty lucky to have me in their family.
Yeah.
Because they've gotten a lot of gaming
really
systems and gifts along the way.
And that will always be like the best Christmas for sure. The N64 Christmas will always top any other Christmas.
She's so much younger than we are.
Yes. You know what? I treated my niece and nephew with the Zelda 3DSs. I got them each one of those.
Oh, wow.
Last Christmas.
You can't top that.
But you can't, because that was the perfect combination.
I saw those on eBay, so they must have been getting rid of them.
Oh yeah, no. But here's actually what's happened is their father-in-law, my sister's husband, hates that they have them because they're always playing, and that's the thing that I didn't really take it.
That's better than an iPad though, which is so seductive. I think of gaming, at least you're doing something proactive. You're not just passively consuming entertainment.
That system in particular just felt so special too, though. You know, the game combo was just perfect.
I still can't believe that we had remember the original Game Boy?
Yeah.
Came out when Kate Blanchett was just this tall. But we used to use that thing. It had no lights on.
It was terrible.
We were holding it this far from our faces, and I wear glasses still.
Yeah, no wonder you got glasses. I had to have glasses, probably because of the Game Boy.
Yeah.
You had to get an eye transplant.
I had
to get those cadaver eyes in your eyes.
Yeah, I used to have blue eyes.
No, but the screens are dangerous because when I did get the N64, we were glued to it. Like I would have these pink styes in my eye. Like we would be glued and my eyes would be so strained. And just from playing Mario Kart, I think it was Rainbow Road. I'm sure it was Rainbow Road that did it to us.
I hate that N64.
I know you do. But also, I had a Game Gear too, so I would play really late. I just wanted it because I could play in the dark and not go to bed. So I would just plug the adapter in, and then I would.
I can't remember any bad gifts that I had to fake. I can't.
I remember getting clothes as a kid and just being like, I gotta be excited that I got some dungarees. I don't even know what we called them back then.
Dungarees.
Were you a sour little kid? I just see you as
you, man.
I just see you.
Look,
Did
with
you have the same
glasses.
disposition? Same sense of cocky sense of humor?
No.
No.
This is
what
my
life did
grown
to you.
self.
Okay, all right.
What's wrong with
I
me?
just see.
Why are you analyzing
A little
me?
smaller, still grumpy. Grumpy cat.
I remember having
No.
a bad birthday, but I don't remember like specific gifts that were bad. But
What
my
happened?
11th birthday was
What happened?
terrible.
What
No, it's
happened?
fine. I just remember it through my 11-year-old eyes because it's supposed to be my champagne birthday. You know, you have your Okay, so you're what?
Champagne birthday.
Champagne birthday
What
is
is
but
that?
okay,
I've never
so
heard that
It's like
before.
an
So-
Italian quinceanera?
yeah, so when you were 21,
Yeah.
it should have been your champagne birthday because you're born on the 21st.
Oh,
So
okay.
when I was
Oh,
my birthday's on the
champagne
11th, so
Mine's on the 11th too.
Yeah.
When,
So
when-
you
what
didn't have
month?
champagne either.
No.
August. I'm August.
August 11th.
So my mom forgot the champagne, and then I had specifically requested.
But you're 11.
I know, but still, it was exciting for me that I was gonna get to taste champagne.
Okay.
And then, now that I'm saying it out loud, I just kind of sound like a brat. And then like, I specifically asked for a Crispy Crunch cake, an ice cream cake that was Crispy Crunch, and my dad forgot.
You're
he,
still holding these grudges.
I know.
That's
So my dad,
unbelievable. Wow.
I don't know, he
What
just
are
got
you
me like a
laughing
regular
at?
white cake, but he put like a Crispy Crunch chocolate bar, like he plopped it on top.
Holy shit.
That was- And I remember just everybody
do they hear about
forgetting.
it every year then?
No. I just, that was the
Like-
one birthday in my mind that I could always
What do I have
remember.
to
And
compare
I remember
myself
crying,
for?
I don't know.
Blake was laughing at something, and I just
Probably because I was being a brat, yeah.
Oh, just that. I thought
Yeah.
you read something on the Twitch. Okay.
So
Sorry, buddy.
I'm sorry,
I don't
Mom
think
and
it's
Dad.
called the Twitch.
That's
The
what I call
Twitch.
it. And also pants or dungarees.
Sorry, Blake, do you have any more questions?
Hey, anything from the Twitch?
Anything from the Twitch?
Yeah, there's a few people who wanted to know what you think of the new Pixels movie. They released the trailer earlier this week. It stars
Yes.
Adam Sandler and Kevin James, who
Yeah.
are a winning combination
Yeah,
in my
right
book.
there.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
4 on its end. No.
Oh god, two.
Yeah, no. It's time for those guys to take a break from just taking Sony's money and just making
Yeah.
whatever they want to inject themselves into. Because I actually think that this could have been a pretty cool idea. I think this was based on that YouTube video, right, of the Space Invaders and all these video game types of things, sort of jumping into reality and all the special effects that they created there, which is kind of paper thin, but it could have been an interesting concept for a film or a fun summer movie. But with
I
those
haven't
guys,
seen the trailer.
Adam
it's
Sandler he's been so tainted now for me. Like
Yeah.
I can't enjoy anything about him. Do you remember the Billy Madison days?
yeah.
Those are the best days.
Well, he's so cynical. It feels
Happy
like
Gilmore.
It
Happy
feels like he
Gilmore.
has checked out. He doesn't even care anymore because whatever he throws at the screen makes X amount of dollars, and
Yeah.
it just feels like he doesn't like try to excel. You know, like what was
Yeah.
the last thing that he did with Drew Barrymore, where he was out there talking about he just wanted a vacation.
Oh, Blended.
Yeah,
It was. I
ridiculous.
should not even remember the
and
title of that.
those grown-ups movies. Did we see both of them? We did, didn't we?
You
I
guys
don't
saw
know.
them.
We saw one, and that's almost as bad as the 7th Liam Neeson movie in a row.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, no, he needs to take a break. I mean, maybe he'll pull it. You know, everybody is ripe for redemption and can change things around, and
Sure.
maybe this is the one that does. But the trailer doesn't. And Kevin James, man, wow.
Ooh.
I
He was
used to
almost
like him.
getting cool though. Like there was something
When?
about him that was almost like he was on the cusp of being pretty funny. And
Was it Paul Blart Mall Cop?
well, now he's
No.
gone back to that BS.
That's
but
the stuff that
he did
doesn't
that
work.
wrestling movie, and it felt like he was. Which I mean, big deal, but it felt like he was trying to break out of the box a bit.
I really don't like when you do that.
I know.
That really bothers me a lot. Anyway, I'm sorry, Blake. Do you have something else?
Yes.
You're queuing up.
Yeah, I know this is one that's very near and dear to Vic's heart and
Mm.
very important to him. Somebody wants to know, because we get sponsorship from all the big game publishers,
Yes.
or most of them,
Yes.
do we change our reviews based on
Oh
the
my
money
God,
we get?
no.
No, I saw some of those
We don't?
comments too.
I thought-
No, we don't, except for you.
Maybe
thought it was
Scott
yours.
does.
That's why I'm giving out
Scott-
10s all
Scott
over the
Berries.
place.
Oh yeah, you did. give
Scott
it a 10.
C, and then his other middle name is Flip Flop. No, we do. It's written into the contracts with the sponsors that this is all our editorial. We remain and always will have our honest opinions in everything that we do.
But with you though,
Yes,
it's all 9s every day.
that's
So,
that's what we.
they can't
That's what we've
lose.
decided. already.
That's what they call this place, Nines Everyday Productions.
9s and 4s. No, and it's honestly, it's very insulting because if people have been watching the show from the very beginning, we've had sponsors many, many times throughout the years.
Yeah.
We've needed the sponsors to make this season happen, and I'm really, really grateful to all of our sponsors, Nintendo and Xbox and Gameloft and EB Games, of course. And we are hoping to have some more sponsors. And the reason why people can sponsor this show in its 25th season is because we don't BS. We're not just reading off scripts and telling you what you should think about. This is how we feel about this stuff.
I know, I love that because we're so off the cuff in our reviews. But now that we have the rundown discussions as well, that's so. I mean, it's completely our own opinion.
Yeah, and I think what's happening is Nintendo has been killing it recently, and we've been talking about it and enjoying the news around Nintendo, and people.
I see. So maybe.
And I think a lot of people have written off Nintendo, and that just drives me insane because
you can't ever write off Nintendo. It's Nintendo.
Ridiculous. We owe so much to Nintendo.
Yeah.
The show wouldn't be here without Nintendo.
Yeah, but listen, let's be
honest.
honest.
Be here for sure.
There's a lot that they've relaxed on, for sure.
The last 10 years have not been Nintendo's strongest 10 years, and their great history.
Except for the Wii, and the stuff that they made was good, but the stuff that they just
that was
licensed
just about
in,
10 years ago.
All the third-party
Wii U
stuff for
has been good. The stuff that they do.
The Wii U stuff has been a disaster. The Wii U
is not selling. The Wii U is not selling, but the stuff that they are making is
only
good.
now do I feel like it's starting to find its footing. It's starting to hit a little bit of steam and a stride.
Are you playing Kirby?
No, but
Kirby's great.
Kirby stinks.
Kirby's great.
You guys are fools. And I know it got 9s from both of you, but it got a very discriminating.
It an 8.5. Very fun.
But Bayonetta 2 was a turning point for me.
That was awesome.
When I finally had to turn the Wii U back on again. I mean, it's been far from perfect for Nintendo for a very long time.
In terms of sales, for sure, but in terms of what they put out, the stuff that they make, it's solid.
And they've been doing a lot of the same stuff.
Some coasting for sure.
Over and over. We just get Majora's Mask now. Like, who cares? Let's move on.
Majora's Mask is amazing. You guys didn't like it.
We played it 20 years ago.
You guys didn't like it. It's a great 3DS game.
But when we go to these gaming events, especially at E3, Nintendo's always my favorite booth to go into.
It's because it's the most colorful.
It's the most colorful. But I know it's bright, but I love all the games they show off are appealing to me.
Bayonetta 2.
I thought Nintendo didn't have the best showing last year.
I liked them.
I know lots of people did.
for years.
But I liked the Captain Toad game, and
people do like
I liked even the Mario Party 10 game that was on the Wii. It was the first one that was in HD, and it looked damn cool.
There's a cultish, almost religious fandom associated with Nintendo that Sony doesn't have, and that Microsoft doesn't have.
And consequently, an anti-fandom. And this group of people out there that just really feel that they are over and that they are not worth talking about.
I don't feel that they're over. I just feel like I'm tired of celebrating their origin. We need to get something new stuff. We need to get something that's groundbreaking.
Agreed.
And I don't see it.
But what they always deliver, even if it's a rehash or a reuse of material that we're very familiar with, is quality.
I love you.
They always do.
When am I going to get the virtual reality room with Cheryl Teagues? Just
when is that happening?
Alone.
I'm sure someone's working on that. We should get Brian Provinciano to make that for you.
Yeah, okay. Is he in the chat today, Brian?
He's a one-man developer.
Yeah, I know. He's busy.
So, the sponsor stuff has not swayed us at all.
No.
One thing I should say, the people who were asking that, they know that we don't.
Yeah.
I think the reason they were wondering is because there are so many other outlets that blatantly change their
Yes.
If they're gonna last though, they can't really do that. Like honestly, the word is gonna get out there. You can't really be that duplicitous and survive and maintain an audience, and that stuff is always suspected. But I think it grows in our imagination much larger than it actually exists,
Yeah.
I think it really does. But all I can talk about is what we do here, and we take great pains, and always have, to write it into the contracts and to be straight up with everybody. I mean, right from the start. I mean, I could have done a deal in season 1 where I just talked about one of the game companies and probably gotten quite wealthy off of that, but I knew that the show would not last if that... I mean, the show was built... actually in direct it was a direct comment about how Video and Arcade Top 10 was a Nintendo infomercial every week.
Oh, yeah,
And it was
yeah.
just sponsored by Nintendo, and all they did was play Nintendo games and talked about how great Nintendo was. And I knew that there was a lot more to talk about in this industry than just hype around specific products, you know?
Yeah.
And the show was an answer to that. And I knew that everybody had to be included.
I mean, we have been, obviously I won't say any names of companies, but we have been...
Tommy Tallarico?
Yeah, Tommy Tallarico. No, but I have been affected before going to an interview because of a score that you've given, Scott.
Oh, that happens a lot.
Yeah, where people aren't too pleased with us. Even like a score that I've given, like people might not be pleased, but we can't change our opinion to
and
to
honestly,
please other people.
like look at the Game Loft sponsorship. That's a perfect example.
Yeah.
Those people are wonderful people. The people that we've dealt with in the marketing space.
They are lovely individuals, but
And way before even sponsoring us, they've just been fans and they've been excited that we've talked about their stuff and all that.
But how much did I rag on Game Loft Games for?
And they know it. And
years?
they don't want us to change any of our discussion points around any of that stuff. They know that we are just being straight up with
Yeah.
this
You've
stuff.
never been denied access because of some score I gave. Somebody says something because they
No.
remember it, but they don't say you can't have this
I
because
was
of Scott.
I was denied access.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was.
Okay, well, I've never
Well,
been
that's-
denied
I
anything.
can't. I won't say it, but
That's
yeah,
BS.
it was last
Well,
year.
you'll tell us when the show is
Sure.
over.
Yeah.
And I will get right on the phone.
No, it's
I'll
fine.
take care of this.
Better to let the dust settle on these things.
I don't know. That seems pretty cheesy.
So they said you couldn't have something because of a score that I gave.
We didn't. I was not allowed to interview in a certain booth somewhere
Oh, really?
because they were not pleased.
That's amazing. That's a first.
Yeah, I've honestly, people have said you're wrong about that, but go ahead and go in.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all they've ever done to me.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll have
That's
some
an
private
Because-
talk after this.
Maybe
A
because
private Vic's basement.
they felt like you're small and you're a lady. They could
well, I
just,
hope that wasn't
let's
the reason.
push her around.
Oh, okay. That
They
must
don't
have
know
been
that
it.
you're a fiery Italian.
That I will fight back. Okay,
will fight
what's
back.
up, Blake?
Okay, so somebody wants to know what you think about Kojima potentially
yeah, we
leaving
were
Konami. This is all just a rumor at this point, but
Yeah.
what do you think?
Well, I actually have a little bit of insight on this stuff because of working with Kojima Productions on Metal Gear 4 and being around those folks. And I can tell you that it wasn't always harmonious between Konami and Kojima, and that the autonomy that Kojima Productions has had within Konami has been a big reason why their games have been so successful. And honestly, if you look at the other slate of titles that Konami publishes, they make some money off of things that they produce. But mostly, I think Konami's money came from, they have a suite of fitness centers in Japan and other types of ancillary businesses. Metal Gear has been a huge critical and financial success for those guys, and the Kojima people knew that, intrinsically. I mean, they had Winning Eleven, which and still do, and that's been quite successful. But Metal Gear exists and has existed on a separate playing field. And there were also leaks and things like that of information that would always rankle Kojima and his team as well. And so they were very guarded, very secretive. They almost existed within Konami as a very separate little force. And I feel that that's probably what's been going on, is that they've been pushing back and forth against how this information was going to be, filtering out there about MGS5. And ultimately Konami pays the bills, so they have the right to make the decisions that they want to. And what's interesting is that all of our heroes in game development in Japan, except for Miyamoto, are not working at the studios that made them the heroes that they are for us. They've all kind of shifted on. Shinji Mikami and Hideki Kamiya, and the list is enormous. You're
I think
thinking also of
PES.
Inafune.
Wait.
what are you gonna say?
Well, you said Winning 11. Did you mean PES? PES? Pro Evolution
Oh,
Soccer?
they call it Winning 11.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
over
They
there.
do call it Winning
in the
11 as
UK.
well.
Yeah.
But we call it PES
I
out
was
here.
trying to remember the name of that guy, the creepy guy who makes Dead or Alive.
Yeah, he's not there anymore.
Yeah.
That's I forget his name right now. But
Well, you're an old man.
many names swirling around. So
Zing.
Tomonobu Hidegaki.
Tomonobu
Like
Hidegaki,
this.
yes. Yeah,
Hidegaki.
there are a lot of developers that are kind of freewheeling right now and trying to get their own things off the ground. And at least Platinum's got a nice little collection of these guys. I hope they stay with that. But
I had to unfollow Hideo on Twitter.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons. If you follow him, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He was a little pervy.
He was
a little pervy.
A lot of bikini-clad females. He's taken a lot of heat for all of that. I think he's also, he's not a super young guy too. So I think that he is from a different generation of how games get made and hyped and promoted and the rules that women have within games.
Yeah.
I think, he's also a guy that's evolved with the times, obviously, so he's probably calmed down a little bit on all of that stuff. And this is probably not fun for those guys,
No.
And I'm still, connected and talk with some of the Kojima people, and I hope everybody's all right. I hope that the game comes out and it's awesome. And frankly, if this is the end for some of those guys, I'm excited to see what they come up with next.
Sometimes an end is a good thing.
Yeah.
For these guys, creatively.
Well, and Kojima's been saying he's over Metal Gear for so many years. I mean, he said that he was
That makes two of us, Kojima.
MGS3. He said MGS4 was his last one. Now he's saying that this one was his last one, and it might in fact be the last one. Which
like
would be
5
weird.
has been in development for 14 years now.
It's been, what it is that they MGS4 was PlayStation exclusive, and it wasn't as open world, and and it was pretty revolutionary. It was a pretty amazing title when it came out.
We could debate that,
but it didn't sell as much as they wanted to because the Sony install base wasn't as big as it needed to be. And so now they've gone multi-platform with this, and it made it open world. They've had to kind of, I think that was a big fascination with Assassin's Creed as they were developing. Remember, there was the Jade Raymond and Patrice Désolé stuff with Hideo, and they were always kind of buddy-buddy everywhere. I think that there was a lot of appreciation for how you could put story into an open world thing, and I think that's what we're going to see out of Phantom Pain. It's a killer. I know that they worked on stuff for a long time that ended up being shelved and was very, very expensive and didn't get used, which is a part of all game development out there at the AAA level. So this has probably been a torturous development cycle, and it'll be interesting to see how it all comes together and what those people come up to next, get up to next.
Somebody wants to know if you have any thoughts on Microsoft announcing that if you have a pirated version of Windows 7 or Windows 8, you'll be able to upgrade to Windows 10.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
wow.
So even if you have, because we've known for a while now that if you have a copy of Windows 7 or 8, you'll be able to upgrade for free to 10.
10, right, yeah.
Which is actually number 9, right?
Yes.
But
why are they calling it Windows 10?
Because 9, I don't know.
Bad luck?
They don't like the number 9.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah,
no, this is interesting. But
interesting for you too.
No, but it is
and
interesting.
You maybe.
I think that's a big, bold move on Microsoft's part. I know it's going to be free for most people anyways,
so if
right?
you have a pirate, even those who have a pirated copy of Windows 7 or 8 will be able to upgrade for free.
Cute.
You know who has a pirated copy of Windows? This guy.
Can we talk about
we're Mac people.
The Xbox controller, though? Because I was recently having a discussion about this, the controller versus the PS4 controller.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking now that the Xbox controller is better than the PlayStation 4 controller.
A lot of people like it better.
But you don't think about it at the time, and maybe people that have bigger hands maybe might have this problem, but with the joysticks in the PS4, because they're right beside each other, your thumbs are beside each other, but in the Xbox, you have one joystick that's higher up.
Right, yeah.
So, which is better? Which feels better?
I mean, I like
Sony.
the PS4 better because of the design of the touchpad and the speaker and the light and the indents and the thumbsticks.
I think it's sexier for sure, the PS4 controller. But for comfort, though.
When I play on the Xbox One, I don't have any issues with it, but the Xbox 360 controller was so great as well. And the thing that kind of baffles me about the Xbox One controller is that so much effort was put in to make this new one.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel that much different or better than the Xbox 360 controller.
But does it have to be different?
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Listen, let's talk about something really urgent.
All right, Hello
Fine.
Kitty.
I lost my charge cable for my PlayStation Vita.
Okay.
And Marissa Roberto lost her charge cable for her PlayStation Vita.
So
we're worried that this is becoming an epidemic. So if people out there watching the show have lost the charge cable to
for their PlayStation Vita,
if that has happened to you, let us know, because it does feel like we're in a really terrible horror movie.
That means that you haven't been playing on the Vita for a long time.
That's right.
That's what that means.
Well, it's true. I did have to dust it off.
Yeah.
To
it
play
does
Ollie
feel
Ollie.
like Sony has abandoned it a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
This guy had, there are a lot boss fight, charge me too. Okay, well, you're not alone, buddy.
Remember last week when I said I'm okay with Uncharted 4 being delayed?
Yeah.
I'm not anymore.
I thought you weren't okay with it.
I wasn't okay, and then Scott convinced me that I would be okay, and it's going to be a better game.
Plants poison seeds.
Yeah, and now I'm really not okay with it
poison?
because what are we going to be playing on the PlayStation 4?
These are huge, complicated
but
games.
honestly,
Just
we had 3 Uncharteds on the PS3 life cycle. If we only get one next year, that means, and they're going to do another Last of Us. I think that's it on the PlayStation 4.
I'm so sick of your BS.
But are they going to have another? Are they going to be able to do Uncharted 5 on the PS4? Or are we going to be playing Uncharted 5 on the PS5?
So just think about your daughter.
No,
Go enjoy
PS4.
your life.
She's in there 90% of the time.
What is this
The
BS?
other 10% of the time, I'm thinking about Batman and Nathan Drake. Okay, and I'm
Sometimes
not
I
getting
think
my
about
Nathan Drake this
Nathan
year.
Drake too.
What's that?
Sometimes I think
gross.
about Nathan Drake too.
Okay.
No, I just
In wholesome ways.
yeah.
Yes.
I just feel like
Like he's baking banana bread.
yeah, like whatever. I can make him happy, and
It's
maybe
his
he
own
can make me
banana
happy.
instead of a store-bought banana.
It's his own banana. Oh, that's gross. And you're really pleased with yourself. Now I forgot what I was gonna say because I'm thinking about Nathan Drake.
Yeah, you're thinking about.
And then I got lost in
Nathan
it.
Drake.
No, but if you have a PS Plus, I remember now. If you have a PS Plus membership,
Yeah.
I think you're fine. Like you're set
you'll
for.
You'll have big game, lots
Yeah.
of games, and Bloodborne's almost here. I can't wait for that. But I know you
Okay.
guys can't. You
I'm
don't
sure
care.
Jose is also excited about Bloodborne too.
But Uncharted, man.
I know.
You know,
All right,
like-
it's fine. It's fine. It'll be. What do we? This isn't a McDonald's drive-through. We gotta wait for our stuff to be cooked. Just wait.
I know, and it's
We
gonna
can't
be.
have teams who
It's
are
gonna.
500 people.
It's gonna be better. I know it will be, but then
Games
that
are
will be
so
it.
The Uncharted that they're making now is so complicated to build
Yeah.
compared to the first Uncharted,
Right.
which was a very isolated, small game that
Yeah.
you and Tommy liked. I saw the review.
Yeah.
This was before I was on
He
the
gave
show.
it a 10. I couldn't believe that. And I gave it an 8 because I was playing Assassin's Creed at the same time, and it blew my
And you
mind.
had so much anger back then.
I had so much anger.
I don't know.
So much.
I
No, it
don't
was
know
fun.
what that.
Oh,
Like,
Blake's
everything.
got something.
This is going to shock you, but the people in the chat, most of them actually agree with Scott that
Wait
we
for
should
Uncharted.
wait for Uncharted and it
I'm
makes it a
just
better
thinking.
game.
I think it's fine to wait too.
I know it's going to be better. Intellectually, I get that, but I'm thinking that we are not going to get. I want 3 awesome Uncharted games
Oh
on the
my
PS4, like
And
in
you
this
wanted a fourth
generation.
Indiana Jones movie. Look
No,
what
you'll have
happened.
it on the PS4.
I want a 5th one now.
Oh my God.
I just don't want Harrison Ford to have a big gash in his head, and I'm really getting
Aw.
really worried because he hasn't come out of the hospital
I
yet.
don't know how
I'm thinking,
I work
is he
with
okay?
Vic's been working on a paper mache gift to give to him.
Yeah,
I'm sending it
some
over
fan
to him.
fiction. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and some fan fiction.
You should do a craft and send it to him.
He is doing a craft.
No, he's not. He
I-
doesn't
He
do
is.
any
He's
craft.
making
Get
a
Ruby
little
to make a
scrapbook.
craft.
What
To
kind
send
of
to
craft?
Harrison Ford.
What kind of craft? Just
Have you
like
made
a
a craft?
Millennium Falcon.
Oh, like the paper craft thing?
Just make a craft.
Make
I don't
make
know
just
what
make
you're
a
saying
craft.
to me. What the-
You get some things. You go to Michael's and you buy a kit. You make a thing.
Oh, just
Michael
craft
shout
something
out on
together?
Vic's basement, by the
Okay.
way.
Can I
When did
not
that
say
happen?
Michael's? I can't swear and I can't say Michael's now. 2 things I can't do.
No.
No, I don't think we've ever mentioned Michael's before at the craft store.
Where are you going?
The Canadian. Oh, it's Toy Break.
No, we already had it already.
No, I'm going to show this
Do
one.
you like strawberry? I know you like jam.
This has been out for a little while, but
I
I
like
wanted
toast.
to pick this up. I know
Oh,
that.
we're doing unboxing. Unboxing.
Yeah, an unboxing. This is
You can
this
look at this if you don't want to look at Vic's
solid
unboxing.
solid snake from Good Smile Company,
Yep.
and it actually does give me a good smile
Aww.
because we've been talking about Metal Gear stuff.
Also this guy.
I didn't think you'd like the Hello Kitty, but you
Also,
seem to be really enjoying
Hello
it.
Kitty.
He's got a little book.
Okay. So this is big
Things are
head,
falling.
big head, cute, solid snake. I don't know what it is. I like
Now,
the
this
super
is
deformed.
this is the Kiefer version, or this is
Oh, the Kiefer version. No, this is the David Hayter version.
Okay.
Your
I
wife
just wanted you
is
to say
hoping
it.
to remarry you if that's possible. Can I marry you 2 or 3 times? I'm so turned on right
What is
now.
all this stuff that's falling?
Oh, these are all the little widgets.
It's
Those
all
are
your
his little
dignity.
hands.
It's just falling to
This
the
my
floor.
dignity's on the ground. But look at that, so cute. Little baby solid snake. He's gonna go.
Oh, their
right-
little hands.
Here,
I
hold-
see.
hold on to
Okay.
that one.
Thanks for trusting me with
Okay.
him.
He's gonna go next to
He's very
naked snake
androgynous.
from the third.
Look at his washboard abs.
Pretty rad, right?
I don't know if this is gonna stand up
The thing-
proper.
no, they have-
it's too
that's-
top heavy.
They have a stand. The thing that I love about the Japanese-made toys like this is they have every
They look
kind
like
of.
women?
They do. They're very cute, but they also have every kind of little extra doodad that you could ever want to customize. Look, he's the toy whisperer.
What I want to
Look,
know
his Metal
though
Gear
is
Solid
where
1
do you?
face.
Oh, cool.
Right? Old
Where do you?
polygon head
But
face.
what do you do with those little things? Where do they go?
They usually come with little baggies when
I
I stick
know,
them in the
but-
baggie.
Then where does the baggie go?
Back in the box.
Okay, so you keep the box.
So much packaging, right?
Yeah.
I know.
There's a lot of crap that comes in
Yeah,
these boxes.
I know. And I have
not
guilt
like
about
the Hello
that.
Kitty one though. The Hello Kitty one comes with its own block.
Yeah.
It's on a little stand,
And
and
it
she
comes-
has everything with her.
Comes with jam.
And here's your hand. See,
Oh,
like, what
thank
are you
you.
gonna do with that?
I don't know. Lots of little dewies.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
Okay,
fix
so
that.
that was Vic's
That was Toy
unboxing and
Break.
toy break.
Yep. Love it.
Thanks. Toy break, everybody.
I'll set that up and put some Instagrams out there.
Scott's been showing off this whole time. Yes.
Okay, so we're getting close to the end here.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Thank God.
why not everybody tell us
God.
Thank God.
the
Everybody
C,
send their
Scott
birthday
C. Jones,
wishes
the
for-
C stands for cynical. Let's everybody say what we're playing this weekend.
All right.
I always go back to the thing that I was having the most fun with this week, and that's Ollie Ollie 2.
Yep.
Free for PlayStation Plus members,
You
or
just
$15.
Got to keep your Vita charged.
No,
somehow.
but I'm playing on the PlayStation 4.
Okay.
So it's okay. I can't find my charge cable for the Vita. If anybody's seen it, let me know.
Has anyone else
Send it
said
home.
that they have
Yeah.
lost their charge cables?
I don't.
No.
No.
It's
Everyone
a
else takes care
phenomenon
of it.
too. Isolated phenomenon
I
here.
couldn't find one.
I tore my place apart yesterday looking for this thing.
Okay, listen to me. I'm excited about the weekend one because it's my birthday.
Yeah.
Not today. Today's the day before, but tomorrow's my birthday. Our friend is Sid Bolton's
Sid
coming.
Bolton is coming to
Yeah.
Vancouver. That's
Sid.
right.
Can't wait for Sid to
For
come.
the PC Computer Museum in Ontario.
Yeah.
Where is it?
I don't know. Somewhere
it's
in.
Bradford.
Oh, is it Bradford?
Is that a name?
Brantford.
Brandville. Brandys.
Not Brampton. It's like
Bram-
somewhere else.
Bramptons.
No, it's not
Sanford and
Brampton.
Son?
It's like an hour out of Toronto.
Is that the guy that lives with his younger son and he runs a junkyard?
I don't know
That's
that
Sanford and
show.
Son.
Hotline Miami 2, wrong number. I know that I hate
you
it,
just
but
say
I
holla?
also. I said I did not say holla.
Did you say holla?
I'm too old. I said
Holla
hotline.
at my hotline.
hot-
Oh, Hotline Miami. Okay.
Miami
all right.
2, which is sort of a love-hate relationship because
Yeah.
I don't really understand why I enjoy it so much other
Yeah.
than I really love. I don't even like myself when I'm done playing it. I feel so dirty.
Yeah.
You should play Ollie Ollie too.
But I'm still going with my choices, okay?
Okay,
so
fine.
you already had your moment. No,
oh, okay,
you're-
sorry.
You're
Okay, now
done,
Vic's
you're
turn.
done. No,
Fine.
so, you know, Vic's not ready yet. I have another one.
Oh,
Well, I
oh,
wanted another
oh,
one.
No,
oh,
you already
oh,
had a moment.
oh.
The window opened and then it
Do
closed.
tell. What is your other?
DMC Definitive, which I
Yeah.
think is it's I think it's a masterpiece.
It
Has
is.
some problems, but I think it's wonderful. And the last thing is I
Oh,
really got
three
into
things.
Battlefield. I got
Battlefield
into
Hardline.
Hardline. I'm into
Yeah.
it. I'm much more interested in this and in the world and in the multiplayer than I was for your beloved Advanced Warfare. I don't want to hear about
Advanced
it. No,
Warfare is
Vic,
better,
talk to this.
But Hardline
This-
is really
talk
fun.
to this guy.
You're right. EA did a solid job. Visceral did a solid job. Hello Kitty, if you're listening. Hardline is fun. I will be playing some multiplayer this weekend
Oh.
myself.
I will be stomping you.
And I'm freaking addicted to Borderlands again. Thank you very much for the handsome
Oh,
collection.
wow.
2K.
Let's go visit Randy Pitchford.
I love that
He
guy.
invited us to come down.
Did he?
Yeah,
he's awesome.
You know, I don't know if I should say what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I'll tell you another time.
All right.
But we also
Okay,
want to
good
go
friends.
visit the guys in Game Informer in Minnesota.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe one day we'll go. I love those guys.
Guess what, little
But are you
buddy?
guys
We're going to
watching-
Minnesota and we're going to visit Randy Pitchford. Sounds great. It'll be so fun.
You need to buy 2 plane
Are
tickets
you
for
guys
you and
not
Hello Kitty.
watching anything on Netflix?
No.
I gotta get. I have to get caught up on new episodes of Arrow and The Flash.
So do I. Dang.
Yes. And
So do I.
nothing. Oh, nothing on Netflix right
Guys,
now.
I'm really
Yeah.
into
Okay,
my
fine.
Oh,
HBO.
I've started watching Helix.
Oh,
I
you did.
I
Yeah.
got HBO now.
Yeah.
I'm into it. Woo! I'm watching something called The Jinx. It's a documentary.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Everybody
heard
knows
about
the
this.
story. The guy.
I don't know the story. Why are you
gets a-
spoiling it for
No,
me?
everybody-
Wait,
All right.
just leave it there. I don't
All right.
I've been avoiding the stories.
Okay. All
I
right.
have 3
Okay.
more episodes.
Don't go on social media.
Yeah.
What else do you want to
Or
say?
the
He
internet.
doesn't. He doesn't. So
Or the
he
internet.
doesn't even know what that
You
is.
got any other games?
I'll be playing some Ollie Ollie 2 on my
All right,
fully
girl,
charged
that's
Vita. And
Okay, I was gonna ask if I could borrow your
and,
charge cable.
and I bought a Fire Emblem amiibo, so now I'm gonna put that guy into
Nerd.
a codename Steam. So that's the
Oh,
only
cool.
reason.
Okay,
that's the only reason why I bought
yeah.
the Fire
Uh,
Emblem.
listen, let's ask Blake. He has
Yeah,
machines.
Blake.
Mr. Blake, what are you going to be playing?
I'm going to be playing GTA Online on the PS4.
Nice.
The new
Wait,
heists.
Are you still playing Helldivers?
I am.
Okay.
But
You can find Blake on Helldivers.
I've sort of migrated over to the heists in GTA
I'm
because
going to
they're
play
so much
that
fun.
with you.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, if anybody in the chat wants to add me on PSN too,
Yeah.
Unless you suck, and then I don't want to play with you.
No, it's true. He abandoned me in Helldivers. He's like, "You're done. I'm out."
Lost our connection.
That was fun, Marissa.
My
Good luck out there.
my PSN name is Bad Blake S. If anybody wants to play a heist.
Bad
with me.
Blake S?
Bad Blake
Yes.
S.
Okay.
Blake, yes, I like that. I like
All
that.
right.
GTA heists are really fun, so
All right. I will join you in
That
that.
sounds awesome.
Yes. Okay.
So happy birthday, Mr. Jones.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday, buddy. And remember to sign up for, we're on Instagram now with
Yeah, EPN.
EP Daily, right?
Oh, EP Daily. Sorry.
Instagram.com/EP Daily.
Also, YouTube is EPN DOT TV.
That's the
That's
username,
That's
but
the
it's
username on YouTube. That's the channel.
yeah, EP Network TV is
You guys are
the
confusing
YouTube.
me. This is like
It's the
getting my taxes
YouTube
done.
URL.
I just want to know.
But yeah, if you prefer watching the stuff on YouTube, we're up
You
there.
can, but also at EPN.TV.
And we're on Daily Motion, Hulu, and Stitcher.
That light came on over there. I think your wife wants you to come up for dinner.
That's the bat phone.
Vic's Basement would like to thank its sponsors, EB Games, Nintendo, Xbox, and Gameloft.